Man says he's not African, only American, completely disowning it. I was born in New York City. I don't identify with anything African. Now, I don't know why he's saying this. What is on his heart that he felt like he needed to say this out here to the world, but let's go ahead and listen.
To everybody that calls me Somali, I'm not fucking Somali. I'm not Somali.
Oh, that's what it is. That's what it is. People tell him he looks Somalian, and he probably gets offended by that, I guess. You know, maybe it's the shape. I mean, we've all seen people from Somalia. I don't want to generalize them and say all Somalian guys look a certain way, but you can kind of tell if you know type vibes. I'm pretty sure the Somalians would also agree that you can tell. And do look a little bit like, I could see why online on the internet people are saying that about him.
Somalian. I'm not from Africa. I don't identify with anything African. I am African American. Okay. African Americans are a new breed of African.
Mind you, that is true. African Americans, we definitely are a new breed. You know, our history only goes back a couple hundred years for sure. But I think he is maybe insecure about his looks and about his African features that people point out and say like, oh, yo, you look like you're from this place or that place. Maybe he's a little bit insecure about those stuff.
Okay, we're not from Africa. We're from America. I was born in New York. We're not the same thing. We're not. We're black. That's an American thing. Black isn't anywhere else besides America. We are a new tribe. Okay? We don't look nothing like y'all. We don't talk nothing like y'all. We don't dress nothing like y'all.
See, and then when people from the United States try to say like black is only for Americans, black Americans or African Americans, when I go to other countries and when I see black people in Europe or black people in Canada or black people wherever else in the world, I see us all as black. I see us all as the same, you know, just different backgrounds. And of course, there's thousands of years in history in between sometimes. But, you know, I still see us as the same.
Know the difference. We are not the same at all. Period. Point blank. Have a nice night. Have a good day.
Bro got mad his Somalian cousins was trying to claim him in the comments for sure. But my question would be to people who think like this, and whether you're African, whether you're from the Caribbean, whether you're from wherever, Afro-Latino, like anywhere in the world, and you've got dark skin, what benefits do you get from separating yourself from people that look just like you? What benefits does that bring you? Does that, you know, mean you're higher status, or does it mean that you are more intelligent? Does it mean that you're more likely to be successful doing certain things? That's the part of it that confuses me, because for the most part, besides language, food, and, you know, definitely some cultural differences, when you put two of us in a place, when you put this guy and a regular Somalian guy in the same place, and there's a white person or Asian person or a Spanish person walking past, they are going to look at you the same. So I don't get the whole, I'm not African, or I'm not this, I'm not that. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't really matter. It's not, and this goes for people in general. When I look at people, I look at, you know, character, your behavior, your mannerisms. I'm gonna look at all of those things. I'm gonna notice the fact that you're a certain race and your skin tone is a certain tone for sure. But that's not what I'm judging you off. Like, you know, sometimes, yeah, if I see a black guy in the dark alley, he got a ski mask on, you know, I'm probably gonna avoid him. But that's the same for any race. If I see somebody that looks shady, you know, that's why I don't always say like being prejudiced and prejudging somebody is bad, because sometimes, you know, you need to be judging motherfuckers, especially if they got a ski mask on in the dark alley. It don't matter what race they look like under that mask. Like that's probably someone that you should avoid, right? But when it comes to African Americans and us trying to like separate ourselves so much, and rightfully so, you know, you might be indigenous, your ancestors might have did this, might have did that. Who knows? Who knows for sure? You can take an ancestry test if you want to, and I'm sure it's going to point you back to somewhere in Africa. Eventually, you're going to be related to something, and that goes for most people walking around on this planet. But I think the little differences and pointing it out and saying, oh, I'm not this, I'm not that, and deciding to make a whole video out of it to say that not being African is good, or being African American is better than that, or maybe he just wants people to identify him correctly. But my thing is, once you start speaking, people are gonna know where you're from. You're gonna sound like a New Yorker. You probably dress like a New Yorker. Yeah, because of your hairline and your forehead and, you know, the way your face is shaped a little bit, people might assume that you are East African. Get over it. You know, it might be a good thing. You can go to Somalia and find you a nice Somalian queen, you know? Shout out to all my African people, you know, West Africa, Sub-Sahara, South Africa, wherever you from, you good with me. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to judge you off your character, right? I'm going to judge you off your character and how you treat people first before anything. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below, man.
I just wanna be great just to be great.